Burkhalter, and we are Go Shop Local.
The purpose of our group is to connect small business owners with the Las Vegas locals while creating a network of like-minded professionals to share strategies and support within an online community.
Our mission is to encourage you to get out and go shop local. Hey, Go Shop Local. My name's Maxine Ross, and I am here with Ben Burkhalter, and we are back today. We are with Jaymi Johnson of Unity Martial Arts Academy. Hey, Jaymi, how are you doing today?
Great, Max. How are you?
Doing good. Thanks for joining us. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Unity Martial Arts?
All right, thank you. Unity Martial Arts has been open and operating for the last 4 years. Actually, it is a family-owned operation. My husband and I started Taekwondo with our son when he was 7, and we have just grown together as a family. So about 4 years ago, we embarked on this little adventure of opening our own business and have been teaching Taekwondo for about 10 years.
Wow, that's awesome.
No, that's fun. So you are actually our first sports martial arts type of interview. So this should be fun and exciting for some of our parents and people out there that are looking for some activities and some different things to keep these kids busy and going while they're out of school during these breaks and stuff. So go ahead and tell us a little bit about Unity Martial Arts. You guys specialize in Taekwondo, and I think you guys also do judo kickboxing. So with the Taekwondo, when I spoke to you earlier, you guys are Kukiwon accredited, meaning that's a higher accreditation or the highest accreditation, I believe, in Taekwondo. So can you kind of elaborate on that and kind of what that means and how you guys teach that?
Well, certainly. So the Kukiwon is the Korean Taekwondo system. Okay, it is the governing body of Taekwondo. So we have gone through accreditation with them. We have earned our black belts through them. So my husband and my son and I are all 4th degree black belts here. We do offer Kukiwon certification that is required for any Olympic activity. It's also one of the few accreditations that's known anywhere in the world. So anyone that comes in and gets a black belt here and gets that certification can be recognized worldwide.
Oh, wow. That sounds like
that's crazy.
That's a family I don't want to mess with. So.
Yeah, right?
And then, so judo kickboxing, that's something rather new that I haven't heard before. So can you kind of give us a little background on that and what that kind of entails?
Absolutely. So judo kickbox is a Cuban mixed martial art. So it comes from Cuba. It's a combination of judo, kickboxing, and boxing. We are the only school in Las Vegas that currently offers that. We are proud to have it here and be expanding. It is large in California and Florida, and it is a mixed martial art.
So what do your classes look like? So if I'm a new customer and I'm kind of, looking and shopping around, kind of looking for some classes, whether it's for my children or for maybe myself, just to kind of get some, exercise and different things. What do your classes look like? Your sizes? Is it all ages? And you said you're a family martial arts studio. So it sounds like you guys, accompany all walks of the family type. Can you kind of tell us what that looks like?
Certainly. So we accept students aged 3 to whatever. There is no limitation here. It's funny that you hit on the family because our motto here is a family that kicks together, sticks together. It has certainly been a family bonding experience for myself, my husband, and my son. And we're not the only family here. If you come in any day, you could see on the floor my niece, my cousins, my aunt. We even have my grandmother out here on the floor who just turned 91, by the way. So we literally are a family operation. We have a Tiny Tigers program, actually, for our 3 to 5-year-olds, which teaches them a lot of skills to get them prepared for Taekwondo. So they also learn with the Taekwondo moves, they learn memory, they learn balance. It helps them prepare for school to do well. We teach a lot of discipline, but we also believe in everybody having a good time. For our beginners, we do have a white belt class. It is all ages. A lot of our students start there. Then we bridge off to some of our teenagers and adults are more comfortable coming into our teen and adult class after they first get started. So we offer a wide range of training for any ages. we focus on a pretty extensive curriculum. We do Poomsae, which is the Korean word for forms. We also focus on self-defense. We also focused on weapons training, as well as sparring. And in Taekwondo, the motto really is, it's for defense. So it's a very defensive art, and it's designed to teach you self-control, discipline, and it's really good exercise.
Nice. So, for some parents that don't quite, understand, or maybe they're looking kind of for that next, hobby or sport for their child. And maybe some parents look at, martial arts and as maybe as a negative, as maybe it's as fighting and stuff like that. From your experience, with martial arts and what the disciplines and what it does for a child, what would you say to that parent that might have reservations, that they're kind of maybe searching around for a new hobby for their kid that could benefit their child, rather than maybe they might be looking at this and through the wrong eyes?
Absolutely. So to be clear about Taekwondo, the discipline that Taekwondo teaches is that we don't misuse it. So it's not designed to be something to go out and start a fight with. What it is designed to do is it's designed to teach you how to protect yourself and put yourself in a position that if you're caught off guard by someone who does want to fight with you, that you can protect yourself and your family. We are very strict here when it comes to that at Unity, and we actually encourage people. Taekwondo is for focus and to learn to be able to control yourself. So you don't even, we've seen students with bad tempers or maybe some issues with temper that, they come here and they learn how to control that, a better way to use that energy and what would be appropriate to express that energy on rather than another human being. So,
oh no, I was just going to say, and I think, also the confidence that it might instill in them, with the big movement and the different things that we've been kind of focusing on these last few years, understanding the bullies in school and the different things that maybe our children, kind of out in the real world, we want to equip them with all the correct and the right tools, and maybe just knowing that they have the confidence and the tools to be able to take care of themselves and, any type of situation is definitely beneficial, for their upbringing, I would say.
Yes, absolutely. So one of the things that we see a large influx of people that come in because their children are being bullied in school. So we also have an opportunity here to teach them, hey, what do you do when a bully does this? And what do you do when a bully does that? And how do you get yourself away safely without causing injury to another person? When is it appropriate to use a little bit more force, and when is it not appropriate? Because of course we want to make sure that the martial artists that come out of our school are well-rounded in what they're able to do, but they also have the control not to be excessive with what they have the ability to do.
And I think even internally too, from what I understand from martial arts, my brother took karate when he was younger because he was being bullied, and it was like a confidence thing, and it really helped transform him. And from my understanding, that's like very valuable as well in martial arts for younger kids and people that feel like, they're getting picked on, and it's a confidence boost for them.
Absolutely. A lot of kids come in, they may be shy in nature, or they may be afraid. And I think what happens is through Taekwondo training, and they gain a confidence of, hey, I could take care of myself if I'm in this position. I know how to use my words to exit a situation. I know how to safely, put my hands up and say, hey, this isn't okay with me. Please don't invade my space. But yet if you do invade my space, I have the confidence that I can get away safely. And I don't have to cause injury to someone else, but am I capable? I'm capable of defending myself so that I can safely get away.
I think that's so valuable.
No, absolutely. And, I know from the little bit of martial arts I've been around, it's all about diffusing the situation and not, making the situation worse. There's a lot of people I know that are out there that are some bad people, and they can do some really bad damage, but with the disciplines they've taught to, like you said, redirect their energy and be better than that. But again, we with the world these days, we never know what to expect. So talking to you also a little bit earlier with your background before you got into martial arts, you're a teacher. You taught in elementary school. And can you give us a little bit of background of your teaching and kind of what you do there?
Absolutely. So I am still a teacher. I do still hold a classroom position, and I work with students with special needs. My students are pretty terrific, and it is actually that experience has actually helped with Taekwondo here as well. So we see a lot of students that come in with special needs. We see students with ADHD that have difficulty focusing that come in and are able to, over the course of time, learn how to control that energy and find that focus and balance. We work a lot with some autism students that maybe need a little bit more in social skill development. Because it is an individual sport as well, we often find that it's a confidence booster and a way for them to thrive. And then we've worked also with some students that have behavioral issues as well. And when I say behavioral issues, that they are getting into fights at school and they are using that energy inappropriately, and helping them through the tenets of Taekwondo and working on understanding other people's points of view, helping them learn to use that energy in another way, a more productive way.
No, and I think that's definitely good to know, for some of the parents out there that, maybe have some, children and some, with some special needs and different challenges, that maybe some of these settings aren't right for them, but knowing that you and your staff have the proper accreditation to accompany that, I think is very welcoming for those parents. So definitely something good to know. Well, so with some of the, I was checking out some of your website stuff, and you guys, I definitely feel the family feel with all of the pictures and everything, from all types of ages. I've seen, little children with their dads in there, doing, getting their dads kicking some butt and, getting them into shape and stuff like that. So as far as the classes and stuff like that, what would you recommend for somebody that doesn't know if this is something they want to do and maybe they want to kind of check it out? Do you guys, offer the way for them to kind of maybe, take a lesson, or, what would you recommend for these people that, are kind of on the fence, that maybe you can kind of say, hey, come check us out?
So we offer always a free class to anybody who wants to come check us out. We also offer a starter special, which is $49 for the first 30 days of training, and it does include a free uniform. We also, beyond that, do no long-term contracts, because we understand as a family and having kids too that interests change and things of that nature. So we try to make our martial arts here very affordable, and we make it so that, hey, if your kid wants to go off and try something else, just let us know and we'll work it out with you. We make our martial arts affordable for everyone. And we want you to know that coming here, we want you to want to be here, not be here because you're obligated contractually to be here.
Yeah. I love that, especially because I feel like with COVID and everything going on right now, a big surge of issues that I saw with gyms was people trying to cancel their memberships. I saw that was like a big issue. People couldn't cancel their memberships, but they also couldn't go to the gyms. So I know that that's probably something that you guys have been dealing with the coronavirus as well. Not to keep, bringing it up, but it does seem like something that is going to be around for a little while. So how are you guys navigating that?
Well, we know lots of people are concerned about that, and we've been very fortunate here. We've always had extensive cleaning practices. We've increased it from once a day to twice a day, and then we clean in between classes as well, any equipment that's used. We are requiring masks at this time as per the governor mandate. We're also checking temperatures at the doors. We want everybody who's here to know that they're safe and taken care of. We've also limited our classes to 45 minutes from an hour right now, so that we can take that cleaning time in between classes and make sure that people have time to transition out and transition in and minimize the contact in keeping up with the governor's requirements.
Okay. Have you been affected at all by any of your classes?
Fortunately, we have not. We do know of other schools that have, but fortunately, our parents have always been pretty responsible. We've asked that they don't bring their kids in when they're sick. We've put a couple limitations. We want people to change at home before they come here. Please do not bring any food in to eat. But water, of course, is always always needed. We want you to stay hydrated and healthy. But I think just putting those few limitations in has kept our environment relatively safe and thankfully coronavirus free.
Wow, that's awesome.
During times when COVID is not prevalent, we also are big on community service projects. So one of the things we teach our students here is to, build a more peaceful world, build a better world. And we always tell them you can't do that just inside these four walls. So we really, we take our kids and we go out into the community and we do food drives for 3 Square. We do a breast cancer walk every October. We're big into getting out and doing community service projects. We've gone out and worked with Horses for Heroes and cleaned stalls and picked up trash, and done some things with them, because we truly believe that in order to have a better effect on our community, it needs to be just beyond these four walls.
I love that.
That's what small business is all about, and that's the message that we definitely try to portray, with our page and through our business. So, great point.
We are big on community service. We haven't done very much this year, but especially with our leadership team, we want these kids to know that it's more than just about being in Taekwondo. It's more than just a sport, So.
And that's really pulling something that's like, just like we were talking about with martial arts, something that is internally healthy and physically healthy, but also healthy for the community. And I feel like that kind of hits all those points. So it's great to see small businesses, perpetuating those values, because me and Ben totally believe in that too. So
we did too. That's part of the reason why we started this school.
I love that.
Yeah. We're big on it, brought our family together. And I even, I joke around, but like every night when the people that are here at the end of the night, they see my son who's 17, he's almost 18 years old, and he never leaves without coming over and giving his mom and dad a hug and kiss and saying, hey, I love
cutie.
you. I mean, you like a typical 17-year-old boy isn't going to do that, but
no.
He started at 7, and we've always been in the studio together. We found this as we could do it as a family, and we just maintain that. We've all grown up kind of together, and even though he's getting ready to turn 18, it's still important for him to come over and let us know that. And when the kids give him garbage about it sometimes, because some of the younger teens, they'll be like, oh, you still hug your mom and dad? And he's like, yeah, they're my mom and dad,
Yeah.
So
I love that.
No, he's
Aww.
Yeah, lastly, with the coronavirus last time with some shutdowns and stuff, we know that, you guys, just like other businesses that are out there, you kind of have to, zig and you zag and you adapt to what's going on. So I know that at some point you guys did, start some virtual classes, not only, for the business side, but for the people, the children, the adults that rely on your classes and your schooling, the day in, week out. So do you feel, we don't know what's going to come. But if we were to have shutdowns and different things like that, are there still going to be avenues for you guys to be able to teach and reach out? Because I'm sure people don't want to maybe start something they can't kind of follow through with, but maybe if they know that, hey, just like every other business that we've kind of spoke with, you kind of just kind of have to adapt to what gets thrown at you. So how do you guys feel about that?
Well, in the previous shutdown, what we did is we transitioned to all Zoom classes. We kept classes running. We used training methods that allowed students to train right in their home, so they could still get exercise but not knock anything over, and they could stay safe and not get injured. We do offer, if people are interested, they are welcome to join our classes via Zoom if they feel that that's the safest for their family at this time. And if for some reason we were to go back to being closed in our physical location, we of course would go back to the Zoom classes full time. We believe in keeping our kids up and moving and exercising, our adults too. We even run a Saturday cardio class specifically to keep everybody up and moving and exercising and healthy, because we know that the only way to fight getting the virus, or at least surviving the virus, is to make sure that you're up and healthy.
100%.
No, absolutely. And that's a very valid point, with all the stuff going on, we can't foresee the future, but at least we can keep our mind and our bodies healthy, and that'll at least be, a start to, the pathway of beating this for all of us. So, well, thank you, Jaymi. We appreciate you coming on, and definitely, like you said, we will be advertising and talking more about Unity Martial Arts through the page. So anybody that has any questions. We're going to make sure that we, do everything. We leave our tags. You can reach out to you have a Facebook page and an Instagram handle, correct? Or just a Facebook?
Sure, we do. We have both. And just want to say I'm grateful, thankful that you guys had us on today. We love our community. We're all about keeping Vegas healthy and strong. So anybody that's interested, give us a call, come check our website out, send us an email. We would love to have you come by and check us out.
No, that's great. And we love to have businesses like you that make our community, a family or, a family feel. And you guys definitely
all about
show
unity.
that, and we appreciate that. Do you guys by chance offer anything for the holidays as far as gift certificates or anything like that? Maybe stocking stuffers anybody can check out?
Absolutely. We do offer gift certificates at any time, whether they're already training students and you just want to come in and pick up a month's tuition or something for them there, or buy them an extra uniform. We do also have our starter special, where they can come in and purchase that starter special, and we will give you a uniform where you can wrap it to go under the tree or give it as a Hanukkah gift, whichever way works for you best.
Awesome. Well, there you go. Go shop local. Thanks so much, Jaymi and Unity Martial Arts. Make sure you guys go check it out. I'll have everything in the show notes. See you guys later.
Bye. Thank you.
Thanks for watching the interview, guys. Be sure to like the group and subscribe to learn more about small businesses like Unity Martial Arts Academy. And be sure to get out and go shop local this holiday season. Talk to you guys later.